Okay, so the prime factorisation strategy is often good when you have a massive number. So for example, in this senior maths challenge question many years ago, you were told that 2 to the power of the m plus 2 to the power of n is 1,280, and your job was to find the value of m plus n. Okay? Now, my point is I don't care how weird a question that is, just kick in a strategy, right? So let's prime factorise 1280, which is brilliant whenever the numbers are big. What is that? That's 2 times 640? Is that right?
Yep.
So that's 2 times 64 times 10, which is 2 times 2 to the power of 6 times 2 to the power of, 2 times 5. So 2 to the power of m plus 2 to the power of n is equal to 2 to the power of 8 times 5. Okay? Now, the question is, what clever thing can I do with that? Well, there's something we can do with the number 5. Okay, now this part is very clever. The purpose of this video is just to show you how to use the prime factorisation strategy. I wouldn't necessarily expect you to know to do this. Now you may think I would never have thought to do that, but can you at least see why I did that?
Yeah.
What's the advantage of that?
Well, that's 5, but it's 2.
It's now got powers of 2 just like everything else did. Okay? That is not a prime factorisation because there's a plus there. But the point is that I was trying to get powers of 2 in the mix. I'm now going to expand this. Okay, so what's m plus n going to be? 18. Come on, girls, I want you to ask me every last step, please. I don't expect you to think that you could have done it yourself, but I do want you to understand what I did and why. Okay, so ask me questions, please. Like, say I don't understand how you got from B to C or whatever. Make sure you understand every last bit, please. Have a good look. Just put your hands down, I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, questions. Amy?
So, if you wanted to find m and n, you just have to plus 10n. The 2 on the other side, on the indices.
Say again?
So, to find m and n, you just plus the indices on the other side. On row F.
Well, I'm just comparing it. The reason why I did this was so that the right-hand side could exactly match the look of the left-hand side. I'm pretty sure that m has to be m and n has to be 8. But I'm not completely sure because there could be some other way of, even if this didn't exactly match that, like maybe it would still work if that was 11 and that was 7.
Yeah.
But from the way I've made this look, I'm pretty damn sure that m plus n has to be 18, or else how on earth could it come out to be the same as the other side? Lydia?
From C to D,
Yep.
did you change the 5 into 2 to the power of 2 and plus 1 because there were 2's in the question?
Yes, that's
And
entirely the
there were
reason.
3's in the question.
I would have done 3's.
Yeah.
So for example, if there were 3's in the question and that was a 10, I would have changed it to 3 squared plus 1.
Okay.
Okay? Any other questions? Iman?
I don't understand how you got from D to E.
I expanded the bracket. That times that is this, that times that is this.
Oh, okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Everyone happy with how I got from E to F? I just added the powers. You've done that loads. For Sue?
When you times 2 to the power of 8 to 2 to the power of 2, wouldn't that have been 2 to the power of 16 or 10? because you add the power. So it would have been 2 to the power of 8 into 2 to the power of 10 into 2 to the power of 8 at E. I know that.
I agree. You told me to add the powers. I did. 8 plus 2 is 10.
So, okay, no, forget it.
You good?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, so obviously that was a funky trick, but that's just me explaining what the prime factorisation strategy is. Okay, it's an extremely good strategy whenever you've got massive, great big numbers. Okay, it helps you have clever thoughts, help you sit out your work neatly, and in the case of that question about the yards and the furlongs, it cracked it for us. Okay, now that's all. That's the new stuff for this week. I don't see you tomorrow.